Hey there, this is Hamed Yazdi from Boulder, Colorado, and in this video I'm going to talk about the difficulties of the journey of an entrepreneur, how to overcome them, and my number one tip for having the fastest success possible in your business, okay? Now, if you've been in the world of entrepreneurship for any amount of time, you've probably experienced that more people are going to try to discourage you than those who will be supportive and encourage you. That's exactly what happened to me. I started entrepreneurship at the young age of 17, and I quickly realized that not everybody wants me to be successful, okay? And I mean, if you haven't experienced that, if you've just had nothing but a supportive environment ever since you started your journey, well, consider yourself a big exception to the rule and consider yourself very fortunate. But I'm sure most of you have experienced it when people want to talk behind your back and they want to spread rumors and they want to discourage you and just fill your head up with all the negativity that they have. Well, you know what? Here's what you should do. If they're talking behind your back, tell them to kiss your ass while they're back there, and you focus on what you want to do and keep moving forward, because there is nothing more damaging than a negative environment, and there's already so much of it around us that you need to learn how to feed yourself with the right people and surround yourself with the proper environment. Now, let me first talk about why people are like that. And actually, it's nothing unusual. I mean, let me give you an example. Suppose you're standing by the road and someone with a Lamborghini comes by and parks. What do most people think about that person? I wonder what he does for a living. Probably selling drugs or doing something illegal, right? That's instantly what most people think about. Well, don't be like most people. I'm going to give you a tip. Be grateful for that person's success. If you want to attract that kind of success, be happy and say, man, that is just awesome. Good for him. Whatever he did, I hope that he even has more success. And that's going to create this vibe for you that's going to just bring more success into your life, okay? Be grateful for him. I mean, the grass is greener on the other side. Guess what? It's because your neighbor's watering his lawn. Learn what he's doing and then start doing that, and your lawn will grow green as well. Don't try to bring people down. Most people, they see you and you're in your group of friends and you're rising, they would rather bring you down than to bring themselves up, because it's just easier. You ever notice when you go to a seafood restaurant or at the supermarkets in the seafood section, you see this big aquarium with all these lobsters? And try to notice next time, more often than not, there's no lid on the aquarium. Why is that? Now, if there were only one lobster, that lobster, you betcha he would go out and, to freedom. Well, in that case, I guess it'd be a little awkward because then they wouldn't be in water anymore. But anyways, here's what happens. As soon as you put two lobsters in that aquarium and one of them tries to get out, the other lobster will try to bring him down. You got a group of lobsters, even worse. There is no way any of those guys are coming out. You don't even need to put a lid on it. They all stay there because they're all bringing each other down. That's how most people are, okay? That's the group that I associated with before I started my journey. And you know what? I learned to disassociate with them. And it's pretty tough because sometimes, those are people you've known for a long time, but knowing someone for 10 or 15 years is no excuse of why you should stay in contact with them. If that relationship isn't growing, guess what? It's dying. Be grateful that it happened and move on. Okay, here's another thing that I want to talk about. This is actually the most important thing to increase your success, relevant to that. And it's best said by T. Harv Eker, author of the book Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. He said that environment is stronger than will. Wow, think about that. Environment is stronger than will. Some of you may be in an environment that's just so negative. You might just think that I got to work on myself. I got to meditate. I got to feed myself with positive energy and listen to motivational talks. But nothing will have as much of an impact as if you just change your environment. I'll give you an example in nature. There's a fish called a koi, okay? The koi fish, if you put them in an aquarium, small aquarium, grow to be about 3, 4, 5 inches. Put them in a pond, grow up to 2 feet long, because it's the environment that will allow you to grow and stretch your boundaries, okay? Hang out with successful people. It's often said that birds of a feather flock together. You want to be more successful? Hang out with more successful people. Jim Rohn says that if you're the smartest people in your group, you need to find a new group. It's that simple, because you got to grow, okay? I heard that your income is going to be the average of the 5 people you most associate yourself with, okay? So you want to change your results? Well, hang around the people who have the results that you want to have, okay? And I could tell you, it is just incredible when you associate yourself with people like that. I mean, and you don't have to be physically in touch with those people, or you don't have to communicate with them on a regular basis. In other words, meeting with them. I have online mentors who who I am connected with, but I'm yet to meet them in person. I'm yet to even have a real conversation with them. And yet they influence me, they impact me, because they have the success that I want. And all of them, trust me, all of them went through that same path. It doesn't get any better. Okay, I'm sorry to say it if this is discouraging, but it doesn't get any better, but it is so worth it when you get to the end goal. I even met with a billionaire, and he said, if you think it's tough right now, just wait till you get to the hundreds of millions. that's when it really gets bad, and people, they want to sabotage your success even more. And it's pretty awesome to hear that from other people, so you can relate that you're not the only one. But I've been blessed to be part of a community of people that empower me, people who have the success that I desire. I'm talking people who make 7 figures, millions of dollars a year. And for them, by the way, it's not about the money anymore, okay? I mean, people look at these people, oh, they just want to make more money. The rich keep getting richer. Well, there's a reason for that, okay? They're adding more value to the marketplace. That's how the marketplace compensates you, with the amount of value that you add, okay? And if you're looking at people who make a monthly 6-figure income, there's obviously something you can learn from them, okay? And they're not doing it for the money anymore, but the person you will become in the process of just following in their footsteps and having their success rub onto you is just so valuable, and much more valuable than the money could be. But just keep that in mind. Associate yourself with those types of people, and you will start to think like them, because trust me, people who make millions of dollars a year, they think a lot differently from your broke friends who just want to bring you down, okay? And I know it hurts to hear that, and sometimes some of the most damaging environments are the environments that you are closest with. Maybe your religious organization, maybe your immediate family sometimes, maybe, your classmates. And sometimes you got to break away. And I can guarantee you, all the successful people, they have probably a new set of friends now than they started out with, okay? So remember that, okay? Just understand that people will bring you down. Don't engage in arguments, okay? Don't ever do that. I don't even acknowledge negative people with responses, okay? I just okay, you're not the person I want to associate with. Moving forward, okay? Just keep moving forward and don't focus on them. And second, the fastest way to just improve your results as quickly as possible and catapult your success, surround yourself with successful people. Now, how do you find these people? I actually wanted to meet a few people in person, start attending events that they would attend. I went to an event called the Millionaire Mind Intensive. I met a lot of really quality people who I'm still in touch with, and it's just awesome being part of that community. You can also try to go to meetup.com and meet other people who go to certain events for people who want more out of life. And that's how you can meet them, and that's how you can associate with those successful people, and that will increase your success as well. Leave on one quick note here. There was a lady that came to our university and conducted a seminar on how to get a 4.0 guaranteed and develop better study habits, and this really had a positive impact on me. I wanted to share it with you. I thought it was relevant. She said that in life, there are 4 types of people that you associate with. People who add to your life and multiply it, and then there's people who subtract from your life, and those who divide. What you got to do is you got to hold on to the people who add and multiply your life, and get rid of the people who subtract and divide it as well. So I hope this helps. Please leave a comment. If you've had a similar experience, share your story with us. Leave a comment below and share any other tips that you have to help overcome the negativity and have success. Thank you, and God bless.